I'm on my way now to see the next rental apartment. Let's see, I hope you can hear me well. My battery is not very full, so I hope it will last to at least show you this apartment. And then the latest by tomorrow, I have another appointment with someone who has a quite big platform also for rental apartments. Quite straightforward and like with looks like with a lot of offer. So I will meet up with these guys. They maybe can give me some more insights again about the rental market here in Ethiopia, how it looks, and maybe we can see some more apartments just to get a better feeling, you know, like as I shared in my other video already. I want to show you some more options that you know how it looks, and so therefore let's continue, and I will hope I have enough battery to show you at least this apartment, and then latest tomorrow or later some more options. So I see you when we're there. I just made it to the next apartment. It's now also between Dembel city center and the main road, Bole Road. This one definitely needs much more work, yeah. So it's not as clean as the most ones we saw. Needs more investment, but therefore also the price is much lower. So I think they're asking now for 65,000 Birr a month. It's also 3-bedroom. So it needs a lot of work, but in the end also the price on a monthly basis is much lower compared to the other ones that were at least double or like almost double or 3 times the price. Of course also much nicer finishing, but yeah, it depends on what you want to do, you know, like long term might be also interesting, you know, to have very low fixed costs. But let me just show you how it looks so you get an understanding. Like, and I see, for example, now this is just cheap because the developer, the guy, I also met him, the owner, he built already other buildings here, and he left this one abandoned, or like not abandoned, but people living here like long term, but he didn't put any more money into it because he's in shortage of money to build the other properties and finalize them, you know. So it's also something I see developers oftentimes they build quickly, they develop like a lot of things at the same time, so then they run short on money here and there, especially for him now because he's renting his place and not selling, and then might also be interesting to find better deals than with the other ones that are like asking for much more, or like let's say perfectly fine. But let me just show you how it looks so you have an understanding. But this one so needs work, and we remove, or you could remove also all the furniture, yeah. So this is the living room area. Right now there's a balcony we just came from. So everything's a little bit dark because the light is not working properly. So that's what I mean. If you can see now, it needs a lot of work, you know. You see here, I think this window goes to the hallway. So you see how everything basically needs to be changed, I would say. You know, the rooms need paint, light, everything. Could be still interesting just because the price is so low, you know. And I think just behind it from the balcony this side there's a Dembel city center, and this side when you leave on the other side of the building, like on this side, is the main Bole Road. So let me show you. Kitchen. Another restaurant that also needs fixes. You see, mirror, everything needs to be changed. Here's another bedroom basically. Yeah, so it's also location-wise it's not bad, then price-wise also, but again needs more fixes. But sometimes it's not as bad. I don't know what the cost is here in Ethiopia to build something like this, but no. Also you see here, it's a 4-bath bedroom. It's a bit smaller, but could also work. But you see now how it looks here, you know. So it needs definitely much more work than most of the other apartments we saw now. They have another unit upstairs, I think 2-bedroom or studio or something like that. We'll also just have a look at it and yeah, get more views in. So let me take you to the other apartment as well. Yeah, second apartment, just 1 floor up. Yeah, needs a lot of work. Many walls are cracking already. Many walls, so it's not the best option. But again, they would even offer it at a low rate at 65 because we would technically need to invest here quite a bit of money. Let me just show you around so you have another understanding of like maybe even lower, same location. Location wise it's good, but just it needs much more investment than the other ones. So it's the question what makes more sense in this scenario. You know? Rather spend a bit more on rent and don't need to finish everything. You can start quicker. You have the returns faster. Or long game if you invest a bit more, but not even in this property. I think there are other better options. Yeah, let me just show you around. It's a bit worse than the other one. So now you see here, there. So it's not in the best condition. I don't know what happened here, or like how long they left it like this. But let's just move on to the next one. I would say it's not worth spending time here, I think. Besides, you're really interested in like finishing up everything, but second room you see in the wall, and next bedroom as well. So yeah, they left the apartment, but really in good condition. You see here as well. Yeah, basically needs a lot of work compared to the other ones, but let's, I would say, we move on to the next one. And then now we're in the next building. It's a very similar location. We drove maybe 150 meters from there. Now with much better amenities, much cleaner, much better. I will go into the apartment a little bit, get the pricing. I think it was around 160, 170 or something. But here they have also, you see, sauna, steam, and shower here. So they have better amenities depending if they really properly function. But at least it looks decent. Yeah. So much better option already than the other one. So we check out the apartment itself inside and also get the proper pricing and the payment terms also in. So let me see you there. And yeah, just left the sauna and the spa actually. But now you see they also have here the gym area. They have a couple of dumbbells, a table tennis plate. They have, it's not the best, how do you say, like not the most things in the gym itself, but at least they have this amenity here, so to do some things, at least something. I said much better than the other ones. And oftentimes I don't see even amenities like this, so it's already quite interesting. But let's now go upstairs and check out the apartment. We are here inside the apartment. It's a 3-bedroom as well. Let me just show you. Still needs some touch-ups and fixes for sure, but already I said much better than the last option we just been to. And this one goes for 130, and these are the amenities. They have a sauna, they have steam, they have a little gym, let's say they have the table tennis plate, so it's a bit more stock in terms of amenities. Location wise, very similar. They have also construction happening a bit over there and over there, but this is, I think, when I now look at it, a whole Addis looks like there's construction, and it's at least a bit further away, so at least now, but I think they're also not working now. I can't hear this. Let me show you the windows. But here's also, yeah, you see you have double glass, so if you close it, I think it's not, won't be too loud eventually. But let me show you. Some things can keep because they give it away with the furniture. They don't want to do a deal without furniture, so it's 130 with. Some things you could keep. A lot of things you can just change. It's the bathroom. Even has a bathtub. As I said, some things are clean. Then it should be even not too bad actually. So it could do like a quite good transformation. This was the master. If you had a smaller bedroom, this one is actually smaller. If you move the bed to the other side, you have a closet here as well. Selam again. Here the other bathroom. Here's the other bedroom. So they're both quite small besides the bigger one. But I think still if you make something out of this, could be decent with touch-ups and everything. So storage unit is here. Kitchen is here, also quite big and more modern compared to the other one. And if they leave the stove and everything here, looks also decent, you know. If it's just cleaned a little bit. This one looks like it's never used before. And you have even also a view here, but it also looks like construction's coming up there on this side. But still, I would say decent location. Because I think if you look over there, this one should be the main road as well. So location was quite good.
In the guest house, no in this one.
Salam no? Salam. So you see the view from here as well. They have another balcony. But I also just met the owner actually, and I told the guy even, and he didn't tell me that they don't want to do, that the owner doesn't like guest houses or like Airbnb businesses in here. I think people here make bad experiences with maintenance, or like they didn't know how to navigate this business or to take care of it properly. So that's why sometimes it's at least more often that you hear that they don't like it compared to what I heard in other places, especially Zambia anyways, and also business there. Kenya, I would say the same thing. Oftentimes they're quite open for it and they don't mind at all. Here some people might mind, but mostly also they don't. But it's still interesting that I hear it more oftentimes that they don't want it because they themselves, they made bad experience with this business model, or like with some people coming and changing because they don't know how to maintain it properly and stuff like this. So but still we see, you know, we found more better options, you know, like for 130 with these amenities I mentioned before here. So quite decent actually, you know, price wise, location wise, I think. But I think there's definitely more we can get out of this in terms of pricing and location and stuff like this. But let me try to find then other apartments as well. But I hope you at least getting a good insight of like how the rental market here looks, how you short-term rental business could look like in terms of the pricing now, in terms of regulations that we spoke about earlier in other videos or in other parts of the video as well. So I hope you're slowly getting together how it could look like. And let me just show you the view. It's actually quite nice. And because they build so high everywhere, you have from some buildings that are higher than other ones, you have still nice views. I think from there you will have also a beautiful view later on. See the entire city and the mountains in the back. But for now, let's move on. I'm almost out of battery, so let me try to see if I go home first to charge it. I forgot my charger at home. Or we move on and see some more places, but I see you later.